Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel 360. KYs.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel 360 show. Let's get it in. We do the knowledge Real 360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it always taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to born. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy your show. Peace.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
But who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD.
Miller Law, Mr. PhD. Shout out to my brother. He's not able to be here tonight, but we have a fantastic episode live and rocking with you. Mr. Shownuff is in the building. Sheila E., thank you for popping in. But ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the greatest soul singers of our era tuned in and locked in with Real2reel 360. So ladies and gentlemen, if you do not mind, put your hands together for Methrone. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
What's good, baby? What's good?
Man, I can't call it, man. This is an honor and a privilege to have you on with us tonight. For those who have been living under the rock for the last 20-some odd years, please introduce yourself and let them know who you are.
Well, I go by the name of Methrone. I'm a soul R&B soul artist. I came out in 2000. 2000 was my first release album entitled My Life. Had this single, well, a hit single, Loving Each Other for Life. And from there, you know, been on the scene ever since. So there you go, baby. Methrone in the building.
In the building, yes, sir. Like, when did you start doing music, Methrone? Let's jump right into it.
I actually started doing music. It was in high school. That's when I got serious about it. You know, I knew I was interested in it as a kid because I love music. You understand what I'm saying? So I grew up listening to music, all the good artists that was out, you know, inspired by Michael Jackson, New Edition. And so I started in a group. To be honest, we got a group together. We was in talent shows and I started to take it serious after, you know, high school. I got in the studio, met up with a cat that had a studio, and you know, it started from there, man. So it was in high school. I was like 17 years old, and it was on and popping from there.
Now, did you like we talk about Michael Jackson and those other ones, but who was the one to really like inspire you to say, you know what, I want to do this full time?
Well, after high school, after, you know, I got in the studio and all the cats was coming out. You had Keith Sweat, you had of course New Edition, you know, of course they broke up. Then we had Bobby Brown, we had artists like Guy was hot at the time, you know, and you know, just listening to all the good music, man, just inspired me. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, and of course, you know, when R. Kelly came out, it was a game changer because he was what can I say, a trend. He was a trendsetter.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? But you know, back in that era when they first came out, man, it was inspiration, man. It was, you know, music was music, and you know, I was hungry.
Now, your very first breakout hit that I think that a lot of people recognize, you know what I'm saying, is Love You for Life.
Right.
With the success of that song, how was that for you as an artist? Was it overwhelming? Things like that?
Um, yeah. I mean, it was I had to take it in, because when I first heard it on the radio, I was in Atlanta. I was living in Atlanta, and I heard V103. They played it on the what they call it, was midnight. It was the Quiet Storm, Joyce Littell. And I heard it, and they started playing. Like, oh, this shit about to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, and it felt good. It felt good, man, because that song, I knew it was something special, because when I first did it, it didn't take long to write it. I got to the keyboard, and I came up with the beat, came up with the laid the track, and I wrote the lyrics just like that, man. The lyrics came back to back just like that. I'm like, man, everything just flowed, and I knew that song was something special because it felt good, you know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
and when I actually took off, man, it was a good feeling. It was a good feeling, man. So I took it all in, and it was real, you know what I'm saying? So
Now, with all the credits and things surrounding that, who did anybody help you write that song? Who helped produce that record? Because that record was crazy.
yeah, actually, I did everything on it. I had when I went into the studio, I hooked up with a cat named Tyrone Holmes,
Mhm.
and he had a MP3. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, a MPC. He had an MPC,
Mhm.
and I did the whole track, the music and everything from on my keyboard, a Roland, what was that? A Roland XB50 or something like that, man. And he actually just redid the beat the same exact way that I did it, but he did it on the MP3, because I mean, I'm keep saying MP3, but the MPC 2000, because it had that drive, that hard kick, hard
Uh-huh.
drum sound. So he redid the beat, left the music and everything like it was. You know what I'm saying? We laid the vocals, and it was a wrap from there.
Hey, my boy Daryl Simmons said he met you through Willie Clayton
Willie
back
Clayton,
in the
yeah,
day.
yeah,
Yeah.
right,
Yes,
right,
sir.
yes,
And
sir.
he saw you in Memphis. Head was in Memphis on stage with 8 Ball and MJG.
Okay, yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Now, when it comes down to that song of "Loving You for Life," um, how much of a request for that song is to be played when you're in a show?
It's a must. I have to sing that song. You know what I'm saying? So, that's actually that's normally the last song that I do.
Hmm.
You know, but yeah, a lot of people come out to hear that song. You know what I'm saying? And it's another song. Last time. Last time is another a banger on that CD that people. A lot of cities I go, people they would rather hear Last Time than Loving Each Other for Life. And I love doing Last Time. Actually, I like doing Last Time live over Loving Each Other for Life. To be honest.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. We're gonna get a chance to hear both of them tonight. Matter of fact, might hear them both back to back because I'm by myself. So y'all know how I get down when I DJ. So this is what it is. Loving each other for life by Methrone. Let's get it.
So.
Let's go, baby. Can you hear that out there? Let me know. Can you hear that out there? Oh.
What's up, man? I've been waiting on this moment for a long time.
Make sure y'all share this live. Share this live. Let the people know we got Methrone in the house.
Me and you chilling in my bedroom, babe, all alone, so we can get real freaky, babe. I'll touch your body, tell you that the time is now. Now I wanna love you like you never been loved, babe. So make it still and know. Me and you together, rolling in the bed.
You doing, Keisha?
Loving you for life, babe. loving each other for life. It will be me and you together.
Better share this live. Share this interview.
In the covers, loving each other for life. Loving each other for life. Loving you, cause we'll be all through the night. Toe to toe with your body on top of mine. Soaking wet, that's the way I like it, baby. So don't forget the time when you step into my room. Step into my room, baby. Oh, be me and you together, going in the bed, hiding in the covers, loving each other for life, baby. Loving each other for life. Be you, me and you together, going in the bed, hiding in the covers, loving each other for life, baby. Loving me for life. Bring it down, man. Said I like it, baby. That's the way it's gonna be. Me and you one in my bedroom. Whoa, yeah. God told me.
Shit, I like it, baby. Oh, somebody in trouble tonight. Loving each other for life. Oh, see, it will be me and you, one on one, hiding in my bed, loving each other for life. Loving each other for life. That's the way it's gonna be. Whoa, it will be me and you, rolling in my bed, hiding in the covers, loving each other for life. Loving each other for life. It will be you, me, rolling in the bed, hiding in the covers, loving each other for life. Loving each other for life. It is all right, it's all right, it's all right. Loving me, it is all right, it's all right. Whoa, it will be me and you, one on one. This is a classic right here. Timeless energy when it came to this music. Hold my time, it will be me and you together, going in the bed, hiding in the covers, loving each other for life, loving each other for life. All right. It will be me and you together, rolling in the bed, hiding in the covers, loving each other for life, babe. Loving each other for life, babe. Man, that is a classic right there. Shout out to those who are checking in. Lady Boss Evans is in the building. Myron Simpson, thank you for checking in. Keisha Wanda, thank you for checking in. Thank you for those who are checking in on Twitter, Twitch. Man, it's definitely gonna be locked in. And my family that's out there on YouTube, let's get it popping. Make sure y'all share these lives wherever y'all watching Real to Real 360 at. Now you were saying what song they rather hear outside of loving each other for life? Like
Last time.
I
tell you, yeah, man. They go crazy off that song, man. A lot of cities I go, they be waiting on it.
Did you wait?
Last time. Yeah, man. So
Uh,
yeah,
to me, it's
yeah.
like you have so many soulful songs and so many classic records. It's like, how do you pick which one is your favorite? You know what I mean? When it comes down to um your music, and I'm not talking about you as an artist. I'm talking about as a fan. How
Right,
do you pick which one is the best and which one, you know what I mean, that you choose to? Because riding down the road or on the highway, you can't skip a record. You know what I'm saying? You can go back to one, but you can't skip one.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And is was that like your intention when it came down to making your records?
Yeah. When I put my CDs together, I'm real. How can I say it? I'm real hard on myself when I'm selecting, certain songs. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? Because I
Right.
want every song to be something that someone can listen to. I mean, you're gonna find, a lot of people that might not listen to certain songs, but I want it to be solid. I want to make a solid CD. So I listen to each song and I'm like, will this be something that I can listen to? You understand what I'm saying? That my style of music, can I put this in and be like, okay, I can vibe to this. And so I have like tons of songs that I go through and I record and I sometimes I have a hard time picking which one I want to put on the album, but you know, I I um I just like to make sure that, what I'm saying, I'm pleasing my fans, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to give them 3 songs and I got a 15 song album. They can, listen to 3 songs and be like, okay, that's it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I want to give them something, worth their while, something they can pop in and say, let me ride out to it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how I like to do it.
Definitely, because we're going to get into some of the newer stuff, but when I tell you, like, just vibing through and just going through songs and singles and things like that, it's like, man. And just like Lady Boss ever was like, sing a little of that one time. I'm about to prelude to, you know what I'm saying, the last time, man. They want you to sing it. Now that's up to you if you want to go ahead and just give them a little tidbit.
Me and you chilling in my
That's up to you if you
bedroom,
want to give them a
babe,
little tidbit. But
all alone, so we can get real freaky, babe. I'll touch your body to warn you that the time is now. Now I'm gonna love you like you never been loved, babe. So lay it still and don't you move. It'll be me and you together, rolling in the bed, hiding in the covers, loving each other for life, babe. Loving each
woo,
other for life, babe. There you go, baby.
that, there you go. Right now, we finna go in the last time with Methrone. Let's party in here tonight.
We've been kicking it for quite a while. Loving you and stroking you for all this time. It's been so good. Girl, there's some bad news going on. See, I got a wife who is waiting home. And she is wondering what the hell is going on. So I'm telling you, this is the last and final time. So I'm gonna pick you up around 8 o'clock. And we can make love for the very last time. Gotta say goodbye, my. Girl, I hate to say my. I'm gonna miss your body all over me. Ride me, squeeze me, oh baby, please don't. This is the last final time. Now, baby, don't get me wrong. I hate to see you leave. This is the last time. You know just what I mean. So oh yeah, we can make love for the very last time. For the very last time. My, oh my. I'm gonna pick you up around 8 o'clock, baby. And we can make love for the very last time. Oh, tell me, girl, I'm telling you. This is the last and final time. See, I'm gonna pick you up around 8 o'clock, baby. And we can make love for the very last time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Man, the last time right there by Methrone. Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, how can you pick as a fan what is your favorite song? Because you give so much heat, you give so much energy in your music that it's hard to choose one over the other.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's hard for me, you know what I'm saying? Because once I do record a song, I'll listen to it, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like it's somebody else's song, and I'll listen to it and I'll put myself outside of the box. At least I try to. I put myself outside of the box and I listen. I try to listen to what other people is listening to, and I'll vibe out to that song for a while. You know what I'm saying? So then I'll go to the next song and do the same thing. So I'll go. When I complete a CD and I'm getting everything in order, all the songs in order, I'm going through the whole CD and I'm
Mm-hmm.
just listening as as if I'm a fan or somebody else is listening to my music, and I just vibe out. I vibe out till I get tired. I vibe out till I get tired. I critique, and and I just it's hard. You know what I'm saying? So I do have certain songs that I listen to more because I, it's just certain songs will move me more different than certain songs. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? So but I listen to all the whole CD, and I'll listen to it back and forth, and till I get tired of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, what is your relationship with Willie Clayton?
Well, Willie Clayton was I was signed to Willie Clayton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I was living in Atlanta, and I I I had some songs recorded. I had what song was "Loving Each Other for Life." I had "Last Time" was recorded. I did "Slow and Steady." I did "Gotta Go."
Mm-hmm.
Uh, those were the first songs that I had recorded. And my manager at the time, who was my aunt, her name is Jacqueline Reynolds. She's out of Tampa. She was shopping my music, and she shopped it. And I guess it got to Mississippi, somewhere in Mississippi, at this company. I guess Willie was affiliated with, and he got his hand on it. He ended up calling me. He wanted to meet, so I said, "Cool, let's meet." You understand what I'm saying? And we hooked up. He was like, man, look, just trusting me, man. I like what I hear, man. I can make some just, man, just trusting me, and I can make this pop off. At the time, this when the music game was like, record labels actually signing deals. You understand what I'm saying? And I was looking for a deal. You understand what I'm saying? But I was like, okay, hell, I'm in Atlanta. I'm hungry. This cat, you know what I'm saying? He's in the game. He said he can make some moves. Let's see, let's go for it. So he called up his people and everything, and rest was history. He got it on the radio, and it started out. I don't want to quote and say the wrong station that actually played it first, but I know it was up in Mississippi, somewhere up in that area.
Right.
Then it shot up to Midwest, Chicago, Detroit, and it took off. It took off, you know what I'm saying? And yeah.
Now, when you got with Willie, was that during the period of, I always talk about artist development, where you was learning the game actually itself, or the business, and how things were supposed to be for entertainment and work?
Right. I was fresh. I was fresh in the game. Actually, when I got with Willie, I you know what I'm saying, it was new to me. A lot of things was new to me, so I was learning it as I went. As far as doing radio promotions, all that stuff, man, was new to me. I didn't know shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was learning as I went along. I was learning things, and shit. Your best experience is when you enter into it real life experience. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got hands on and you can see and you get that experience, and you learn from your mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So, but yeah, I didn't know anything, man. I was fresh in the business. I was still learning, man. So, yeah.
Now we have a question from Lady Boss. She's like, "Do you strive to be a ladies' man within your music, Methrone? Because you have been a panty dropper since I first heard you."
Yeah. I mean, of course, you know what I'm saying. Well, you can listen to the music and you can tell that, because I got to draw the ladies in, you know what I'm saying, because I know fellas, fellas gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? Because the ladies love it, but that's the bigger audience. The ladies is the bigger audience. Is the type of music I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? So I have to win them. You understand what I'm saying? I have to win the ladies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely.
Hey, he's one. I'm gonna try to play my life before the show is over, but I have to start playing some of his new music that he has out now. And y'all make sure that y'all go cop that, right? He has your song called Turn to Good Woman Bad. Good Girl Bad. What was that scenario, and what was the inspiration behind that?
That song, man, it was me personally, I didn't go through it. I just seen a homie going through it. And man, and I said, man, I'm gonna write about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I got in the studio and the track actually moved. I said, this would be a good title, because I always had it in my mind. And when I did a track, it was an old track that I had sitting around. And so I went in and tweaked it a little bit and started playing around with the hook. And I said, okay, here we go. I can do this. I can do this hook, Turn the Good Girl Bad with this track here. And you got in the studio and made it happen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Turn a Good Girl Bad by Methrone. Lady Boss, what's going on? Let me know y'all can hear that out there.
I had the sweetest chick. I was with, she was with. She kept me in the flight, but I was doing dumb shit. Oh, women and in bars all night. Hennessy was the love of my life. Oh, but now the tables have turned, and I can't even keep a home. I done turned the girl bad. Oh, and now she's giving me hell. I done turned the girl so bad, but I don't want nobody else. No. I was walking around this house like I had it all figured out. Thought that I was running shit, but I took it all for granted. I didn't know she had a plan for me. Oh, I didn't realize that she could see right through all my bullshit. No, now I'm smoking cigarettes. I done turned the girl, and now she's giving me hell. I done turned the girl, but I don't want nobody else. Oh, I done turned the girl so bad, and now she's giving me hell. I done turned the good girl. Oh, nobody else. She used to be right there for me, did anything for me. Oh, and she used to be right there for me, but I couldn't see it. Oh, how I turned so crazy. And now she's giving me hell. Oh, I done turned. She used to be a good girl, but Lord, the tables have turned. Oh, I done turned. I used to walk around this house. I knew like everything hell good. Oh, I done turned. But oh, say I'm turning. Oh, I done turned this girl to a bad girl. Yeah, I done turned good girl to a bad girl. Oh, nobody else. Oh.
That was turned the good girl bad.
It's
Hey, I want to say how many people honestly come up to you and say they can relate to that song right there for his brother. You know what I'm saying? Because we've all been in that situation. I think a lot of men have been in that situation where they turned a good girl bad.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You know,
Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely it's something that you definitely relate to, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
it's one of them cuts, man.
Now, when it comes down to when you make your music, do you take a lot of it from reality, where maybe somebody else that you know went through it, or you've been through it, or something like that?
Yeah.
Or do you just snatch it from somewhere else?
Very seldom do I take it from somebody else's. That song in particular, I did. Most of the time, I go through. It's something that I've been through, and or it's just something. Sometimes I just go into the studio and I'm just feeling like I want to write about something. Like somebody want to go and write a movie. Somebody wrote Halloween and they came up with Michael Myers. I fantasize about certain things that I want to write about. You understand what I'm saying? So just a lot of that, so Yeah, yeah.
Now with writing music, when did you learn how to honestly like write music? Was you self-taught? Did someone teach you the different bars and cadences and
Uh,
things like
no, I was self-taught. I was self-taught. I learned on my own. You know what I'm saying? I was very hungry to teach myself because I had somebody doing my music when I was younger. Like when I was out of high school, somebody was doing, and I wasn't happy. You understand what I'm saying? I knew what I wanted, and so I got my little cousin.
that?
Well, I was living with my grandma. She had a keyboard. It was a Casio, and I started playing around with it. I said, man, shit, I'm gonna write my first song with this here. So I started playing around with it, man. I taught myself how to, play the keys and just by ear. And I started writing my own music, man, because 'cause I knew what I wanted. I knew what sound I wanted. I knew, um, the direction I wanted to go in as far as,
Mhm.
my music. So, and I had, some producers wasn't giving me what I
Right.
actually wanted. You know what I'm saying? So I was desperate, man. I was desperate to teach myself, and I did. I went in the studio and I called my man up there at the studio out of Tampa, Florida, and I said, "Look, man, can I come in and record? I got a song that I want to lay down." And he was like, "Okay, cool, let's do it." You know what I'm saying? So I went in and we tracked everything out. I played the keyboards, did the drums, did my vocals,
Mhm.
and yeah, yeah, man, just
Now,
started from there, man.
what is your most memorable moment in the music industry?
Um, I had a few, but I could say my most memorable moment is because it's coming out as a new artist,
Mhm.
and once you get on the stage with other name acts, it was Detroit, Michigan. I was at the Fox Theater, and it was called the Platinum Players Ball, and my song was hot there, in Detroit, loving each other for life. So I was on the show with it was me, it was Joe, it was Chico DeBarge, it was Jacket Edge, and it was Kevon Adams.
Mhm.
That was uh, one of my great. It was like one of the first biggest shows that I did because I was just coming out, and I opened up the show and it was crazy, man, and it felt good. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, okay, people know my song. You know what I'm saying? And they
Right.
waiting on me, so man, it felt good. You understand what I'm saying? So that was a great moment for me, man. And I always think back to that time. Fox Theater, me, Joe, and all the other artists in there. Yeah, yeah.
How was it to be on a star-studded stage with the names you just said as a new artist? Like, I understand,
Uh,
like the fans knew your music, but to be opening for Joe, Chico DeBarge, Keith Edmonds, like, how was that for you?
um, I was I, this was my first big show, and
Mhm.
I was just getting started. I was nervous as a motherfucker. I was nervous, but hey, but I'm telling you, man, I was nervous, but I was excited at the same time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So and I was opening the show, so it was like, man, I'm the first one guy. So um, I had my dancers, the same dancers you seen on my video, Loving Each Other for Life. They was there, they was traveling with me.
Uh-huh.
And you know, I went out. It didn't take me long to warm up. So once I got on stage, I was cool. But I was nervous and
Uh-huh.
excited at the same time, man. But it felt good though, man. It was, what I'm saying? It's like, man, is this really happening? You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? And
Right.
yeah, man, it felt good. And it was that moment, man. It was that moment. You know what I'm saying? You had to show out.
Hey, I want to go into the cut that you have called Jealous. What was the inspiration behind Jealous and Separate Ways?
Um, Jealous. Once again, the trike. I listened to the trike, and I I thought about me and a female, and you know how you can get possessive over a female. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you feeling somebody, it's like, look, I don't want nothing touching your body. This is mine. It's all mine. You understand what I'm saying? So I wrote the song.
Right,
Is
right.
I don't want nothing touching your body. I don't want water touching your body. I don't want nothing touching your body. Your clothes in your body. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, that's all mine. You understand what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I wrote it in the sense, just me talking shit about a female, and just letting her know, look, man, I'm feeling you.
Mhm.
That body is mine. I don't want nothing touching it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So it's not a jealousy. When you hear the song jealous, it's not I'm jealous type of, okay, I'm just actually just jealous of another guy or all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's, just kind of letting her know, just making her feel good. Like, look, I'm praising your body right now, baby. That's what it's all about right now.
Let's get into that right there. Let's get into that.
I never thought I would be this way, baby. But there's something about you that has made me crazy about you. You don't need no makeup, you don't need those earrings. Take off that bracelet, get rid of that thorn ring. I don't want nothing touching your body but me. All I want on your body is me. I don't mean to sound like too obsessed, babe. I just want it all to myself, babe. All your attention, I want it for me. It's all your fault, girl, you did it to me. The perfume you have on, it makes me jealous. Oh, the panties you have on, it makes me jealous. Oh, when water hits your body, it makes me jealous. The lipstick on your lips, it makes me jealous. Oh, I need help, no more self. Don't like the way you grind in that chair. Wish them clothes on your body was me. What I would give, girl, to have it on me. It is personal, girl, makes me so emotional. Oh, just to see everything touching your body but me. Everything, girl, enjoying your body but me. The perfume you have on, it makes me jealous. Girl, the panties you have on, it makes me jealous. Makes me jealous. When the water hits your body, it makes me jealous. The lipstick on your lips, it makes me jealous. The perfume you have on, it makes me jealous. The panties you have on, it makes me jealous. When water hits your body, it makes me jealous. I get so jealous. The lipstick on your lips, it makes me jealous. Do you know what it is you're doing to me? Do you know, babe? What it is you're doing to me? The perfume you have on, it makes me jealous. The panties you have on, it makes me jealous. Little panties make me jealous. When the water hits your body, it makes me jealous. When the water hits your sexy body, the lipstick on your lips, it makes me jealous. The perfume you have on, it makes me jealous. The panties you have on, it makes me jealous. When the water hits your body, it makes me jealous. The lipstick on your lips, it makes me jealous. The perfume you have on, it makes me jealous. The panties you have on, it makes me jealous. When the water hits your body, it makes me jealous. The lipstick on your lips, it makes me jealous.
Man,
Jealous.
every man can relate to that one right there. When you say it's mine, then I get jealous.
Yes, sir.
So when you say it's mine, I get jealous. I don't want
Yeah.
anyone touching it but me.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the talking about right there.
Yes,
Don't tell
sir.
the man it's his and then turn around and put some things between you and him now.
Oh man, let me tell you. Yes, sir.
Now you got a song called "Separate Ways."
Yeah,
Let's talk
yeah.
about that. What
Um,
is going on with that?
yeah, well, that song, I wrote that song. It was something that came to mind. I wanted to write about, you know what I'm saying, me and his chick, getting back together. You understand what I'm saying? We've been knowing each other, but we got back together and kicked it a little bit. But now it's time, it's just that time to go back our separate ways. You understand what I'm saying? Gaining a
Right.
little feelings again, but we gotta go our separate ways again. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
I did the trike, and the trike led me to write the lyrics separate ways. So yeah, the trike, it's a lot of times my music talked to me. You know what I'm saying? So I listened to the trike and I kind of let it lead me, and I kind of feel it out, and I let it talk to me, and I kind of decide what I want to talk about, just by the feeling of the music. You understand what I'm saying? So I came
Now
up with
I
that.
tell you what, we finna kick off into that, man, because this right here is a Methrone party, man. We celebrating our brother tonight, man. Him coming on, man, because
So
like I said, it's an honor and a privilege to have him, man. You know what I'm saying? So we finna party
appreciate
with our brother tonight, man. Let's get it, man.
I don't want to do this. It's almost that time, baby. I don't want to see you go. Soon we'll be all alone again. This night is slowly coming to an end. I don't want to go. I want you here with me for always. This can't be reality. No, you should always be here with me. But before we go, I want some more of you right now. Let's make love. Whoa, let's make love. Just one more time. Oh, before we leave, before we go our separate ways. Let's make love. Baby, can we? Let's make love. Baby, can we? Just one more time. Oh, before we leave, before we go our separate ways. Just to see that smile all on your face. Oh, you wearing my t-shirt drives me crazy. Ooh, your silky skin against my skin. That's all I want. I wish this could last forever. Girl, you bring me so much pleasure. Oh, I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. No, let's make just one more time. Oh, before we leave, before we walk out of this door, baby, can we make love, baby? Can we make love, baby? One more time. Oh, before we leave, before we I want you to feel everything before we leave. I want you to feel every part of me. Oh, before we go our separate ways, can we make love? Can we make love just one more time? Oh, girl. Before we leave. Oh, my
So
Yes, sir. Well, separate ways. I think if individuals make love one more time before they go their separate ways, I don't think they gonna part. I don't think they gonna part. If you just don't make love that one more time, I don't think you gonna part.
one more time. It'd be hard, boy. 'Cause let me tell you. Yes, sir.
Now, what is that? What is the name of your new EP?
It's Grown Man. Grown Man. It was released last year, and it's that song "Separate Ways" is on the EP. I have song "When Love Calls." There's a lot of great songs on there. The song "Jealous" is a single. The one that you heard before is a single
Mhm.
that I released last year. And "Turn the Good Girl Bad" is actually on Grown Man on the Grown Man EP as well. So yeah, yeah.
Now, where could they get that new EP at?
It's available on all digital platforms. Um, Spotify is it's Apple Music. If you want to hear it on YouTube, it's available wherever you want to go in and listen to it or buy it. It's there, and you can go to my website. It's Methrone Music. That's Methrone Methrone Music music.com. That's my website, and you can actually order physical CDs. I do have CDs for that particular album, still for sale. You understand what I'm saying? So, but the CDs, they they're slow. A lot of people don't do CDs no more. Some people they still old school. They still like to
Yeah.
have their CDs. So, that's why I did get CDs pressed up on this last one. But I don't know, man. I think my next release, I'm just gonna do all digital. I'm just saying I don't know, because I still know people over, especially overseas, like over in Japan, and
Mhm.
they request CDs a lot. So it's gonna be hard for me to kind of figure out if I'm gonna do CDs again on my next release because a lot of times they sit up and I just wait for people to buy them. Just people's, they doing the digital thing now, man. So
Right. Now, I was going to ask you. You watched the transition of music coming through. What was it like going from CDs to streaming as an artist?
um, well, when with CDs, you CDs when before all this digital stuff came out, social media and all this stuff with releasing music on Spotify and all that stuff. You was able to sell CDs. So record companies, I mean, back then it was better for record companies because they made profit. You understand what I'm saying? Because people had to buy CDs in order to hear the album. So you had to actually go out and purchase it. You couldn't go and listen to it on YouTube. You couldn't go and listen to it on Spotify. You had to actually purchase that CD. I think I forgot when Apple actually came out, where you can go and purchase, like this album where you can do like certain singles off of Apple, but still you had to pay for, you know.
Mhm.
But it's been a big change, man. It changed the game. You understand what I'm saying? So it changed how record companies structured their label as far as signing artists. Because of that, you understand what I'm saying? So it's been a big change in that, man. So yeah, but CDs, I know you was able to see profit. You understand what I'm saying?
No
You was able to
question.
see more profit, and people um, back then people enjoyed going to get these CDs. It was more personal to them. They was able to look at the credits and it was something. I think it was better. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, of course, the digital thing right now is more accessible. You understand what I'm saying? It's more convenient because you can just get on your phone and go to wherever and just listen to a song and everything. But it as far as profiting and everything for the artist, for the label, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big change, man.
Now, where can people go see you because we're coming to the end. I want to make sure that everybody be able to go see you and give your shout outs. I want, first of all, me personally, I want to shout out Red. Thank you for making this connection, making this happen for me. Appreciate you. You know, it's always love, Red. But where can they see you next?
Well, I'm gonna be back on the road. I'll be in Laura, Mississippi next month on February 17th.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll be in Laura, Mississippi, February 17th. Then I'll be back in Florida in March, March 16th, in Pompano Beach. So shows are starting to I'm starting to book, in between. So if I have dates pending right now. But yeah, I know I'll be in Laurel, Mississippi. If you're in the area, you know what I'm saying, somewhere near the area, come on out and show some love and we have some fun. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but
Yeah.
Methrone, I want to play this slow and steady before we get up out of here. And I want y'all to make sure y'all stick around because at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, we got Ice Dog coming through. But this is slow and steady by my
Yes,
man
sir.
Methrone. Let's go. And I love this head, man. Let's get it.
The lights are down, the time is now. Take off your clothes and let down your hair. I'm gonna lay you down. I'm gonna take our time, slow and steady. It's key tonight. We can go on and on and on till the daylight comes. We can go on and on and on and on. Cause slow is the way that I want you to sex me, baby. Slow and steady. That's the way I want you to sex me. Oh yeah. Slow and steady. That's the way I want you to sex me, baby. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, babe. Don't start right now, cause my body says no. I'm gonna turn you around, I'm gonna fall back in. Baby, this is the way the night is supposed to be. We can go on and on and on and on till the daylight comes. Yeah, we can go on and on and on. Cause slow is the way that I want you to sex. Slow and steady. That's the way I want you to sex. From my head to my slow and steady. That's the way I want you to sex. I don't mind. Slow and steady. Oh yeah. That's the way I want you to sex. Slow and steady. That's the way I want you to sex. Break it down. Break it down. My. Break it down. My. Break it down. My. Break it down. My. Turn off the lights, babe. Move a little closer. Take off your clothes, babe. Yeah. The time is now, babe. That's where I am. Let's take our time, babe. Cause slow is the way that I like. Slow and steady. That's the way I want you to sex. Slow and steady. That's the way I want you to sex. Slow and steady. That's the way I want you to sex. Let's take it real nice and slow and steady. That's the way I want you to sex. Slow and steady. That's the way I want you to sex. I don't mind. Slow and steady. That's the way I want you to sex. Slow
Throwback, baby.
Yeah, throwback, baby. That right there, definitely a throwback. And that's the way you close out a show, man. I want to thank you for coming on, Methrone, man. I
Yes,
really,
sir. Yes, sir.
man. If you give me 2 minutes behind the scenes, man, and we could chop it up about some things, and
Yes,
we can
sir.
just do. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all those who tuned in to Real 360 on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. I definitely appreciate it. Keep sharing. Go tell your peoples that we out here. We're making it happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, we out of here when it comes down to Real 360. Peace.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing, and tell a friend and keep sharing, because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ K-Wise, my brother, take us up out of here, son.
True indeed, true indeed. I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and earth. To all the human families on the planet Earth, I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out of love, peace, and happiness to you. To peace, the man, woman, and child of the you and I verse. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe, so we continue to grow to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you. Upon our show, you make it possible for us to do what we do. Now it's time I end it just the way I bring it.